Hi everyone. Are you one of those students who submit an essay and then you get a comment that says insufficient rigor or insufficient economic analysis? If you're one of those students, this video goes out to you. A quick sharing on what really entails rigor or economic analysis. In other words, what differentiates an econs essay from, say, a GP essay? Now, when you talk about economic analysis, there are four things you can follow, and I call them DDEE. Two Ds and two Es. The first D stands for definitions. Okay, so in econs, you have to define, from defining elasticity concepts in DDSS all the way to macroecons where you define your individual macro goals. Definitions are important. Followed by diagrams. You draw diagrams, right? Demand and supply, you draw your shifts in your demand and supply curves. You draw your price ceiling and price floor diagrams. You also draw diagrams for market failure, market structure, all the way to the end of your syllabus. So diagrams are important as well. This gives you rigor. Now, other than diagrams, we have explanation. So I've gone through the two Ds. The next E stands for explanation. Explanation is where you have to pay attention, because when we say explanations, explaining is a very general term. So exactly what do you explain? Number one, explain your diagrams with rigor. So in the world of demand and supply, when you shift your curves, do you remember your price or your market adjustment process? The part where you shift the curves, you identify a shortage or a surplus, you talk about upward or downward pressure on price, yada, yada, yada. That is your explanation. Now, in the world of market failure, when you draw externality diagrams, you have to explain the diagram as well. There are typically 7 steps to follow. So that again is rigor. And if you jump all the way to macroecons, shifting AD curve, explaining demand pull inflation, there are also key terms that suggest I know what rigor is involved. So key terms like supply bottlenecks are experienced. There's going to be competition for limited resources, upward pressure on price. That is again something you have to put in. Okay, so the other thing you have to explain aside from the diagrams are usually your factors. So explain your factors with rigor. In demand and supply, if there's a change in income, you want to link it to a change in demand, you cannot just draw a direct link. You have to invoke the concept of YED. Define it, explain the sign, then the magnitude. Okay? Or if there's a supply change, like a change in technology, you can't straight away say supply changes. You have to link it to the cost of production. Jump all the way to macroecons. If there's a fall in interest rates, you want to say consumption goes up, you can't do a direct link. You have to link it to the cost of borrowing to buy big ticket items. So all these represent keywords or key terms that give you your rigor. The last E stands for examples. Where possible, bring in examples to augment your answer. Now, when I talk about DDEE, I have all of these in my consolidated notes. So my console notes are available for free online. If you're not sure where to find it, just visit my website. Drop me an email, drop me a message, contact details are in my website. Okay, that's it. I hope you find this useful. Thank you.